What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TDPHINSTALK, home of the Miami Dolphin fans. This is Victory Monday continued. Yes, we are continuing the party. This time we want to hear from you, the subscriber, the fan of the Miami Dolphins. I'm a huge fan, just like most of you all. I'm going to be placing the link in the comment section. We're going to kind of do one at a time. So if you want to come through, give me your thoughts. I might have a question for you, and we're going to keep it moving. We want to hear from as many people as we possibly can. What's up, everybody? Make sure you check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Sportscaster, DolphinsTalk.com, especially the new podcast, Believe in Fins Talk with TD, on Apple Podcasts, and Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. And please hit that like button on your way in the room. Yes, what's going on, everybody? So I'll wait on a few people, see if you want to come in glowing today on Victory Monday. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. This light is just bright. I might have to turn it down. But yes, we're good. Nice background. Yes, this is the green screen with the logo, man. It's pretty cool. Support TD by hitting that like button. Appreciate you, Kenneth. Love you, bro. Can't wait to hear from you guys. I can't wait to hear from you guys either. All right, first up, what's up, Boris?
What's up, TD? How you doing, man?
Boris in the house. I'm good, man. So talk to us, man. What are your thoughts about Victory Monday, the win over the San Francisco 49ers?
Well, I actually believe this is probably the most complete win that I've seen this team have in years. Not just last season, this season, or a couple seasons ago. I would say that we beat the Texans real bad. What was that? Remember when Ryan Tannehill had that perfect game in the first half and they were up 41-0?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was either 2015 or 2017. This game was better. This game was much better, just simply because everybody did their part. I still don't feel like I've overreacted about Fitz. I know he had a hell of a game. I know that most likely he was a big reason why we won yesterday, but I still think we need to see Tua at some point. And since they changed the schedule on us, what I was curious to know is everybody's been saying we were going to play Tua against the Jets in week 10. So now that they've changed the schedule and we're playing the Jets next weekend, what are we going to do? Especially after the dominant performance that we had from the team collectively. And we do have to take in consideration what these players say about Fitz on this team. They are fully behind him. And even, I mean, look at how Tua celebrated with him. I never seen Josh Rosen do that. I never seen any other backup quarterback do that on this team. And that says a lot about Tua, but that also says a lot about Fitz. I just feel like he's too inconsistent. I love it. I have a love-hate relationship with Ryan Fitzpatrick. So it's still challenging where the quarterback department is, because even in the second half, and I may be nitpicking a little bit here, in the second half we backed off, we slowed up, and honestly, I would have liked to see us put up over 50 points, and I really think we could have. I wanted to keep the pedal on the metal and ride this thing until there was nothing left. I really loved that Fedulum 4th and 1 fake punt. That was awesome. That was aggressive, and I really enjoyed that play in particular.
Is that what happened, Russell? It's crazy that you bring that up. Do you remember on the live stream, there was one part of the game where I said, we were just 4th and 1, and all of a sudden we got a first down. Something happened on my stream, and I said, I don't know how we did, but okay. Is that what happened? It was a fake punt we did?
Yeah.
Wow, that's the only play of the game I missed.
Cincinnati. Yeah, it was Clayton Fedulum, the safety that we picked up from Cincinnati at free agency.
Wow, the win was even better than I thought.
I also like the fact that they're still implementing the Wildcat offense with Lynn Bowden. He's gotten first downs almost every time, and he did a 4th and 1 too. I think we converted 2 4th downs yesterday. not just one. I think it was two. I may be wrong. It might have been a third one. I don't recall, but I know Lynn Bowden got a first down out of the Wildcat one of the times he was in that play call stance. So go ahead.
Well, I want to address a few of the things that you said. Okay. Well, first off, y'all hit that like button so we can get this party cracking again. You know, we want the notification sent out. We got 100 people watching, only 43 likes. So punch that like button because I'm about to get to more of you guys who are backstage. If you want to come on the show and join the conversation, just follow the link that I'm putting in the comment section right now. So first thing first, Tua starting. When you brought that up and you were hearing that, you know, he would be starting by a specific week. And now that the team is playing well and all of that stuff. Listen, Russell, that was all. Those are all lies. Those are all lies. So the people are lying about that. Okay. There was no rumors that were real or anything that there's a plan to start Tua week 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17. There are no plans of that whatsoever. So all the stuff out there, the Dolphins are planning to put him in around week 10, 11. They're all lies. Okay. And Flores continues to prove that. He even said it today. He said, again, guys, he's our backup. You know, he's one play away from getting in the game. Whenever he gets in, I'm sure he'll be ready, but he's our backup. And they asked him about why not give him a few snaps at the end of the game. He said, I see no benefit in that. We're handing the ball off. There's no purpose to do that. He also
I agree with that.
Yeah, he also says, listen, you know, we're in a good place right now. We have no reason to do that. Flores is in no rush, nor does he feel like he needs to start Tua. And to add to that, Ryan Fitzpatrick actually, you know, this team, after listening to Mike Gesicki talk about him, the team, this is what's best for the organization right now. And it's
I believe that.
But people need to stop this narrative that it's best for the organization so Tua has time to develop. That's not what's going on here. The Miami Dolphins like Ryan Fitzpatrick at the quarterback position right now more than Tua, and he's the guy to lead this franchise right now. That's just how they feel. You know, that's not me. That's just how they feel. And they feel like they have a really good number 2 guy. But right now, the best guy that gives them the best chance to win, who's the superior quarterback, is Ryan Fitzpatrick. You know, I even caught myself saying, hey, I know that Tua is better than Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's just my optimism speaking. At the end of the day, right now, I'm starting to feel like he's not better than Fitz. We all want him to be because of his college.
I think he is from a talent standpoint. I think I've been hearing it's about how much of the playbook he knows. He knows like 40% of the playbook, and he's I don't know. But
once again,
do we see Tua this year?
No, we don't, unless Fitz gets hurt. So. And once again, it's more of what we've heard that it's the playbook. These are all excuses, bro. This man knows the playbook. He knows enough plays to be on the field playing football. Now, if Ryan Fitzpatrick isn't even playing the full playbook right now. I mean, you have what people have to understand about the playbook. We have a set amount of plays that we go into. Like a team might have 400 plays, but we're only taking 60 into the game every week. We're taking a portfolio of plays that says these are the best plays for us to take advantage of the matchup we have. This is our game plan this week. Now, the great quarterbacks may audible out of something that they did in the past, and the playbook grows as weeks go on. Tua's getting the same amount of playbook opportunity as Ryan Fitzpatrick. So let me explain that a little further here. So game 1, here's 60 plays. This is our playbook versus New England. Game 2, we're going to take those 60 plays. We want to incorporate these 40 from that, and we want to add these 20. We want to drop off these 20, but we want to add these 20. So now we're 80 plays into the book. Now, all of a sudden, week 3, this is a total different matchup. We're going to keep these 20 strong, but we're going to incorporate these 40 because this is the type of plays that's best for this team. Now we're at 120 plays. Do you see what I'm saying? And they build as the year goes on that playbook, but they keep some of the things they've been running that they've been doing well. They swap some out that they haven't done well and bring in new plays, and they build every year. You don't have all the plays in training camp.
Teams do you really think we can get 9 to 10 wins with Fitzpatrick, though?
It depends on which Fitz you got. We don't know. No one knows. I mean, if you're saying yes, if you consistent. Yeah, but that's the thing. What part of the inconsistency are we going to get? You know, a lot of it's also going to depend on the defense. If he's inconsistent, can the defense play well? Like yesterday, Fitch could have been inconsistent and we still would have had a shot to win the game. Do you see what I'm saying? Because of the way the defense played so well.
Very true.
So it's just a matter of that week, you know?
Another thing I wanted to ask is, do you think Andrew Van Ginkel is going to outperform and outplay Shaq Lawson and take over the starting spot over there?
Well, time is going to tell on that situation. As far as the D-line and all the reps, everybody has to be healthy to actually determine the progress on all of that, because we're missing one of our DNs, obviously, right? And time will tell. You know, we need everybody healthy to determine who's really taking reps from who. You know,
he got after the quarterback an awful lot yesterday.
But again, there's so much things that go into that. Don't get me wrong. I praise that these secondary guys have been taking over and actually performing better. But again, everything changes. Like think about it. Some of those sacks were 5 seconds into the play. And our secondary usually doesn't hold up that long. Yesterday they were. Some of those were covered sacks. And these guys kept fighting and they kept playing and they kept on trying to get at the quarterback. But some of those were coverage sacks. And we didn't have the coverage in the past to make those sacks.
Byron Jones being out on the field changed everything.
Everything. It changes so much. Do you know?
It probably saved Josh Boyer's job.
I don't think Flores was writing him off yet at that point. But don't get me wrong. If I was the coach, it would have saved his job, because, boy, I have not liked what I've seen lately, man.
Me neither. And now we need consistency with this. Getting to the quarterback, having covered sacks like that. That's what we need.
Exactly, man. But before I let you go, Russell, because we got so many people backstage, man, have you checked out the new podcast?
I haven't, but I'm going to. I'm going to check it out on Spotify. I did.
Awesome, man.
I got the link.
Well, I can't wait to hear what you think about it, man. Any last words before I let someone else in?
One last thing. My offensive players of the game go to Robert Hunt and Jesse Davis.
Robert Hunt, offensive player of the game. Interesting. And Jesse Davis.
Him at left tackle, the way he held it down like that. He played better at left tackle than he did right tackle. He looked pretty solid back being right there. So,
man, I can't wait to do that video, man. This is the O-line has just been the biggest asset for us so far, man. But I appreciate you coming through, Russell. Love you, bro. See you soon. All right.
Love you too, man. Peace out.
Same, man. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, glad to hear from Russell Voris, man. Good insight. Good to hear his thoughts, man. A lot of people have their own thoughts, but we want to bring in Sean Martin next. Miller, I see you backstage. I got you next, Miller. All right. I can see you, man. All right, cool. But Sean, what's going on, man? Talk to us.
What's going on? What's going on?
We all good, man. If you're on a cell phone, if you got landscape, turn it to the side to give us a better view. If you want to, no rush, man. All right, awesome, cool. Hey, man. Man, Sean, how old are you, Sean?
I'm 13.
13? You're a diehard Dolphin fan?
Yes, I am. I feel like it, yeah.
That's what's up, man. Talk to me. What you think about the game yesterday, man?
Being put in, like, the first 3 weeks or so, we wasn't playing at our best, but this week they really did something in practice. They really stepped up to the plate. They knew that we was gonna have to be a turning point at some time in the game.
So what do you think changed in practice, though? You know, is it the coaching? Is it just the players rallied together? Do you think Byron Jones has something to do with that?
Yeah, him being back is a amazing touch too everybody, but everybody has played their best. They played differently, and I think it has something to do with the coaches. It has something to do with players. It came from everywhere on the field, every single side, even the sidelines. It came from that too.
Nice, man. I'm loving hearing this, man. This is amazing. Most people look at you, they say 13-year-old, what does he know about football? It sounds like you know exactly what you're talking about, man. What do you think about this O-line playing so well, though?
Them playing well, to me, I think that in practice that was a touch to it. Them playing well, they blocking for everybody, giving open lanes to go run and everything. The passing, blocking for passing, everything.
Nice, man. Who's your MVP on the team?
My MVP is Ryan Fitzmagic. Yeah.
Ooh, Fitzmagic, huh?
Fitzmagic.
So you're a huge fan of Fitzmagic?
Yeah.
So you think he's going to stay consistent, though, or is it going to be a roller coaster? You think he has what it takes to keep this going for us?
I think he has what it takes to keep it going.
Why? Why do you say that? Why? What makes you feel that way?
Why I say that is because him, like last year, it was an improvement. He was like getting better and better. This year, he's still getting better and better.
What's making him better and better, though? That's what we're all trying to figure out.
What's making him better is part of the O-line. They're blocking for him. And him, he's progressing. I'm figuring that he's thinking to himself, okay, we need a turning point. We need a change. We need points. We need something. We need yards. We need this. We need that. And I think he's thinking we need to accomplish that. So how am I going to help us accomplish that?
So are you a Tua fan at all?
You said what?
Are you a Tua fan at all?
I seen him play a little bit in college, but I don't really know that much about him. I seen him play just a little bit. Yeah, but I hope he does get to hit the field.
Nice, man. Have you got a chance to check out the podcast yet?
Yeah, I checked it out.
Awesome, man. What you think about it?
I think it's good. I'm going to tune in every week.
Appreciate you, man. I love you for this one, man. I'm glad to hear from you. Anything you have to say, though, in particular?
I just have to say, for the Miami Dolphins, just keep it up. Let's get better and better. And we coming for the Jets next.
Let's do it. Fins up, man. And we're going to beat it. We're going to beat them, right?
Yeah, we're going to beat them. Most definitely.
All right, man. Well, one more before I let you go, man. Are we going to the playoffs this year?
I hope so. I have
no hope. I need a yes or no. Come on, Sean.
Yes, we're going.
Let's do it. Fins up the comment section for Sean, man. I appreciate you showing love and support, homie. I'll check you out next time, all right?
All right.
Don't be a stranger. I want to see you again, all right?
I will. You will.
Awesome, man. Woo, man, I'm already loving this Victory Monday, man. Hearing from so many different people, different age groups. Dolphins fans, and it don't matter the age, the location, all, man. We out here, man. We are out here, man. Shout out to Sean once again, man. I appreciate you coming through. All right, man. We got Sam Dog after Miller. So Miller's first, and then we got Sam Dog backstage. Perp, I see you. Finsanity, you already know what time it is. We coming that way, all right? Miller, what's going on, man?
Man, nothing much. I'm just celebrating the win and following Preston Williams as our Lord and Savior. That man can catch all the balls. Everyone was down on him.
Did you just say Preston Williams, our Lord and Savior?
Oh, yeah. Preston Williams, he's our wide receiver number one, in my opinion, because you got Devontae Parker battling the hamstring injury, but he's battling through it, staying with it. You know, he ain't sitting out this year. Show some great determination.
Now we gotta dissect this, but that makes Preston the number one to you, bro?
Yeah, man. You saw him going up one-on-one, just going up, skydiving, grabbing them balls.
We've played 5 games. We've played 5 games, right?
It's fine. He's injured. He was injured. He came back, and now he's showing why he kept around so long, why he's been with this team. He's about to show why he's worth his contract.
Now, I'm with you. First off, I'm a huge Preston Williams fan. I just think he is the future. I want to see more of what we saw, but you have. So are you telling me right now that Preston Williams has played better football than Devontae Parker, even with the injury?
Right now, yeah. I mean, if it was third and long, and I'm choosing who I got to throw to, I got Devontae Parker 1-on-1, and I got Preston Williams 1-on-1. I'm throwing that to Preston, just because of the confidence.
Man,
Swagger.
Listen, I'm not gonna knock it. That's a bold statement, though, man. That is bold. But you know what? It's to hear that opinion, I guess that's just a good sign for Miami. To know that you have another guy who's capable. Now, I got to keep it 100. I totally disagree now. I want to be clear here. But Parker, man, Parker was having a better season before he got hurt last year. I understand the sentiments. I get where it's coming from, but this season so far, man, Preston has work to do to catch up to Parker so far, in my opinion. But, man, talk to me, man. What else you think about what's been going on? But shout out to Larry Hillman with the donation, said week 6 fixed the kinks. What you think? We'll get there, Larry. I'm going to write it down. But go ahead. Talk to me, homie.
It's been crazy because everyone's been counting us out. And we've been one play away or 2 mistakes away from being, 4-1, 4-0, maybe 3-1. It's just our quarterback play has picked up. We got everything going our way on the defensive line. I mean, we got some problems, but, Van Ginkel last night showed up and showed possibly why he's better than Shaq Lawson. I don't know why we even picked up Shaq Lawson with Van Ginkel playing the way he was. But here we go again, hoping that we can get some awesome play with the cornerback shoring up the back end, making our front line play better. Our defense is where it's supposed to be. That's what I'm hoping for. People are already giving us the excuses about how the 49ers were going on without anybody that they had and that they were bare bones and that we got lucky. But you don't get lucky beating a team. You dominate a team like that. That isn't luck. That's skill.
And listen, the 49ers going on without anything on offense is a lie. That was the first time they had a fully healthy offense this season. Everybody from that Super Bowl was on that field on offense, and we benched their quarterback. Mm-hmm. We benched their starting quarterback. Okay, so all of that is crap, but that's interesting, man, because I'm gonna be talking about that in the video. What you said, this Van Ginkel versus Shaq, that's interesting what's going on at that position. But I got a question for you, man. What do you think about Ryan Fitzpatrick right now?
I don't like the guy for sure. He ain't our future. I don't know why he's out there, but I can't talk bad about the man doing what he did yesterday. Mm-hmm. That man showed up. He showed why he's starting over Tua right now. But I want to see the young kid out there. He's our future. He's number 5. You got Herbert and Joe Burrow out here killing it. Like, why ain't Tua killing it?
We get some Herbert action tonight versus the Saints, by the way. So you're all in on Tua. You feel like he's our future. You already know that without seeing him take a snap in the NFL.
He has to be. You don't draft a quarterback number 5 and then sit him with so much controversy going around the league right now about why are we sitting him? Whoa, why is this? Why is that? I have to believe that there's a reason we chose him and we're sitting him. It's just building up the hype. So I'm hoping the hype meets the expectation.
We're in the hype business now, huh? So talk to me. Do you follow Sam Darnold, the quarterback for the Jets? Do you think they feel he's the future?
I hope they do because he's a good quarterback. If they're trying to get Trevor Lawrence, Adam Gase is just going to ruin another team. But I hope to God, they need the Jets. It's sad out there.
Man, it's tough, man. But we play them next week. And we get to see how that goes. So talk to me, man. Any other things you wanted to talk about?
No, I just want to tell you, man, I'm a big fan, big supporter. I checked out your podcast already. You're killing it.
Awesome. What you think about it, man?
Follower. I think you're killing it, man. You're out here multiple ways, getting your platform built up. I can see you going long distance, man.
I appreciate you, man. I love you for that one, man. It's always great to hear that from you guys. And Miller, thank you for coming through, man. Fins up. We got the Jets next week, right? We're going to take care of business?
Always.
All right, man. I'll talk to you soon, homie.
Later.
Love it, man. See, guys, y'all got to go check out the podcast. Again, Believe in Fins Talk, wherever you get your podcast. Listen, man. I see you backstage, Perk. Finsanity, I'm coming to you just because you're gonna have to hang out with me in here anyway, Finsanity. And I test, I see you. Before I move forward, though, we got Sam Dog, the infamous man. If y'all don't remember who Sam Dog was, he about to remind you, man. The Seattle, we did a collab, Seattle Seahawks week. He knows we should have won that game, man.
Well, it was close, but all I gotta say is thank you for beating them 40 whiners, man. Thank you, because it helps us out in our division race, man. And plus, obviously, we had a near heart attack. Probably should have lost last night to Minnesota, but we got that big fourth down stop with Cody Barton and Bobby Wagner, and Russell Wilson just continued to cook, hitting DK Metcalf on a crucial 4th and 10 play, and then we went down and obviously got that touchdown on fourth and goal. But man, I'll tell you what, that was cool. I'll tell you what, man. And also, if you remember when we were talking from the last time when we played, I see you got my boy Myles Gaskins a touchdown yesterday.
He did. Ran one in, man. I was shocked. I was happy for him, man.
Yep, I remember seeing that. I was thinking, yep, that's our local boy Myles Gaskins getting that touchdown, and I cannot believe you guys were able to freaking make Jimmy Garoppolo play as bad as you did and got him benched. I was loving every minute of it, watching you guys just kill it. Obviously, because the 49ers are one of our biggest rivals, and obviously we need the Rams to start losing too, man. But I mean, our game was good last week, and I mean, I was surprised that we were able to hold you guys out of the end zone for as long as we did the week before that until Fitzpatrick got the touchdown in. But you guys got a really good kicker. How many kicks did he make yesterday?
Jason Sanders MVP. Yesterday, I got to count him. He probably kicked it like 5 or 6 times, but between extra points and field goals, about 5 or 6 kicks, somewhere around there, man. He's an excellent kicker, man. He's our MVP. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm still a little bitter over our week 4 loss to the Seahawks because we should have beat the Seahawks. Too many opportunities, but you all caught us at the perfect time for you all.
Yeah.
If Byron Jones was on the field, you guys might be 4-1 right now.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Might be 4-1.
It was as close as I mean, me and my buddy Brennan, we even said that last week could have been a trap game, but we must have missed the trap game by a week since we almost basically, by some miracle, pulled out of a trap game against Minnesota to get the 5-0 at the bye week, and at least we should be able to freaking, get Jamal Adams back after the bye when we go on to take on the Arizona Cardinals. But, man, I'll tell you what, you and your Miami Dolphins fans, I appreciate all you Dolphins fans from your channel came over to show love after our collaboration. I got a bunch more subscribers from you, and it was much, much very appreciated that you did this collaboration with me because it helped me out a bit, and I appreciate all you guys that came over to my channel from it. But thank you guys yesterday for putting a smile on my face by beating those 40 whiners.
Man, I appreciate you, Sam Dog, man. But, hey, anytime, hit me up. We can do it again, man. I appreciate your love and support as always. Make sure you check my podcast out too, all right?
Oh, man, I've got send me a link sometime soon. I've got to check it out, man. But also, appreciate all you guys. I'm about to sign out here. Just want to come in and say thank you for beating San Fran.
All right, man. Hey, we the spoilers, man. But that's all. That's what's up, man. Thanks for coming through, Sam Dog.
And remember, if you ain't with it, you ain't infamous.
All right, bro. That's the homie Sam Dog, man. Listen, man, we should have beat Seattle, man. All right, man. One more before I get Finsanity on here. Y'all already know what time it is. Perk, what's going on?
TD, man. I've been watching you for a long, long time, man.
A long time?
For like 2 seasons now, I think it is. Around there. Yeah, man. All I got to say is fins up, man. We've been doing amazingly, man.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. Well, 2 year, you're day one. You're under 1,000 subs then?
No, I think you were at 3,000, so maybe like a year and a half
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know once we hit 1,000, we start taking off pretty fast, man.
Oh yeah.
Which we're actually about to hit 11,000, man. I think we only got like 150 more to
right
go.
now, man. This boy got every active content that you need for the Dolphins. Subscribe right now. Hit that like button.
Appreciate the love, homie. If you're a mod and you have the link to the podcast, drop it if you can. We got people asking for the link to the podcast.
That's one thing I have to get into is your podcast.
Man, go check it out, man. Don't miss out on it, man. A lot of people that just gonna come to YouTube, but every week I'm gonna be these Victory Mondays are gonna be happening on the podcast. I'm trying to get everybody over before they're like, "What happened to Victory Monday?" It's right on the podcast.
Man, I love how you do these though. Like you talk to your fans. This is great reactions. Like it's awesome.
Listen, I don't have fans. I'm the fan of all of you guys for helping me on this channel, rock this channel, man, and grow it, man.
That's why I love about it.
Hey, but listen, Perk, go check out the podcast, man.
I will, man.
You've been rocking with me for a year and a half, and ain't check out the podcast.
Well, I just saw you posted. You said, remember, you just said it yesterday. You
said,
man,
you know I
came up on
you,
Apple and all that. Yeah. I got you. Don't worry about that.
You know I'm teasing you, bro. But talk to me, man. What happened yesterday, man?
Oh, man, our defense is looking great. But our first 3 games was, it was, But last night, man, it showed what we can do in the future. You get what I'm saying? Even though Byron Jones didn't do like something super crazy, but he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the back, the secondary did the thing. Bobby McCain. Sometimes I'm iffy on him. But yesterday he did his thing. Okay. And our offensive line, man, is looking solid. Our offensive line is looking very, very solid, everybody. Oh my goodness. From last year to this year, we changed the whole front 4, right? It was 4 of them. And Jesse Davis was the only one starting last year, if I'm not mistaken. It was something like that, but still we got 2 rookies in. Crazy. Robert Hunt and Ted Karras. Ted Karras.
No, Ted Karras is not a rookie.
No, I know he's not a rookie, but him playing center.
Yeah.
Crazy. It was Robert Hunt and then Andrew Jackson at the left tackle, but he's out for the next Austin Jackson. I'm sorry.
Well, we don't know. Flores keeping that tight niche, but hopefully we have him back in 3 weeks, because after that we can't have him back. And if they feel like he'll be back at any point this season, they may take him off of IR and just have him hurt as an active member of the roster if they know he'll be back at some point. Because if you leave him on IR, he's done for the season after 3 weeks from now. So,
and I also have to say something before we go and let you go and stuff.
You're good, bro.
Miller, the guy that you were just talking to, saying about Preston Williams being the number 1 receiver. First of all, Devontae out here with a bad hamstring, taking off on these cornerbacks, man. Come on, man. You got to give Devontae Parker his respect.
Everybody's entitled theirs, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Man, everybody's entitled theirs. It is, but people have different perspectives, I hope Preston lives up to that, because I was proud of the kid during the game.
Oh yeah.
So we hope he lives up to that. Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
So how do you feel about the quarterback situation with the Fitz and the Tua sitting? Are you all good with, especially with the Fitz starting to look like he may be able to?
I'm totally down with him sitting right now. Right now, he can sit. Fitz is doing his thing. You know how he has his off and on games, off and on. But when he's on, he's on. You know what I'm saying? If our defense keeps playing like they are right now, and if he's kind of off, but if our defense is playing like they did yesterday, he'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? We'll be in the games. You know what I'm saying? That Seahawks game, our defense just let go, at the end. So it's just like our defense has to come up and save him sometimes. But as coming back for the Tua and the Fitzpatrick, man, let Tua sit. He had almost a career-ending injury. Okay, you need to let. I know he's healthy. I know he can go in and play right now. But y'all need to like Spo said. I said Spo, like we're talking about the Heat. I'm a Heat fan. But like Flores said, you need to keep him on the bench for now, for sure.
Listen, man, before I let you go, bro, I just got to make sure that you put some respect on Bobby McCain's name. So Make sure you put some respect
Oh, no,
on
he's
Bobby
a veteran, man. I
McCain's.
love Bobby McCain, but sometimes he comes up short, man. He comes up short sometimes. You know he does, man.
That's neither here nor there. All right.
All right, man. Hey, TD, man, I appreciate you, bro. Hey, I'm gonna be watching every single Sunday, all Mondays. Let's get it, man. Everybody go watch the podcast, subscribe, and like.
All right. See, I was just about to check you. You talking about Sundays and Mondays. What about the podcast on Tuesday, baby?
Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Stop playing, man. Everybody go to the podcast on Tuesdays.
And then we got the Wednesday night panel conversations with the AFC. You ain't been checking those out?
No, I haven't seen those.
Bro, you're missing them every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. It's me. Mm-hmm. It's Master at Works, the Patriots YouTuber. It's Richie, the Jets YouTuber, and Dan.
Yeah, I knew you.
We rocking every Wednesday. You got to go subscribe to their channels too, because we rotate. Last week was on our channel. This week, I believe we're on Richie's channel, the Jets, which is perfect. We didn't plan it this way, but we play the Jets, so that's going to be a good one.
Hold on. Can I ask you a question? So this week that's following up, we're supposed to go against the Broncos. So we're not going against the Broncos. We have our bye week, correct?
No, we're playing the Jets at home. Yes, they adjusted the schedule, bro. We're about to be 500. I tell you this, if we lose to the Jets, you might not want to come to this channel ever again.
That's not gonna happen. But if we lose to the Jets, man, I'm gonna be pissed.
Listen, y'all ain't gonna like TD. I am not gonna be pleasant to listen to.
Oh, hey, I know you had last week.
I am gonna run this channel in the ground. If we lose to the Jets,
bro,
listen. The channel's over, okay? Hey. If we lose to the Jets, all right.
Y'all heard it here first. Y'all heard it here first.
Hey, Perk, I'm making myself nervous now. I'm getting nervous now. Like,
no. Hey, there's no nervous, man. The Jets, they doo-doo this year, man. We got that next week, man.
Yeah, they doo-doo. But what if all of a sudden you see me on camera throwing the mic because Patrick.
Let me get another drink. Hey, hold on. I'll be right back. Let me get another drink.
Exactly, man. Listen, we're not going to lose to the Jets, but if we do, y'all better have me on whatever watches are available, okay? Whatever watch I need to be on, all right? But anyway, man, I appreciate you, Perk, man. Love you for all the love and support, bro. Just stay tuned, man. Make sure you come back next time, bro.
Oh, for sure, TD.
Man, listen, the next up, ladies and gentlemen, man, I just got to stop for a second to tell y'all how much I appreciate this individual. Since day one that she's been involved in this channel, she's just continually added value and value and value. She's always supported me, not just on camera, but what y'all don't see behind the scenes and off camera as well. She is definitely my sister. I love her. Finsanity, what's the business?
Hi, bro. How are you?
I'm good.
I feel like I haven't been here in like forever. It's weird.
Because you don't like us no more, but it's all good.
What? No. I absolutely love you guys. But, oh my gosh, you're just growing so fast. It's kind of like the closer, you're like the sun. The closer, you just keep growing. And it's so amazing to watch. And it's crazy, because like, just as like I always tell you, just to see how God is truly blessing you and keeping his hand on you, it just makes everything worth it. So I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you. Hi, Hill.
You see what I did too. I told them they better put some respect on Bobby McCain.
Oh, like I told you guys, Bobby probably will be a Pro Bowler this year. And I'm sticking with that hot take. I'm sticking with that hot take.
Now we get a stop. Don't say a word. Stop. Now we get a man some props, and now you gotta go through a Pro Bowl at us Finsanity. Come on now. Let's take it a game at a time. Let's take it one game at a time.
Listen, when Bobby actually has a veteran cornerback to help him, it makes him look better. But when he's out there trying to cover up for blowing assignments and stuff like that, all we see is Bobby making a tackle after the wide receiver done beat the corner. But we want to. Do y'all see all those open field tackles and touchdown saving tackles? We ain't talking about interceptions. We just talking about the tackling ability.
What receiver you talking about with blown coverage?
Next.
All right. Let's keep it moving.
Don't start.
I meant what corner.
Listen, TD, you are the Skip Bayless of X. Like,
no, I'm not. Well, hey, listen, y'all ain't gotta like Skip Bayless, but he be talking the truth. Skip Bayless be especially about LeBron. We ain't gonna get on that right now. This Victory Monday. He be telling the truth about LeBron, though. I'll tell you that much, man. I know that ain't gonna be a favorite thing to say on this channel with all these Heat fans. And sorry for y'all loss, by the way. Y'all just send me y'all put in the comment section where I can send the flowers. Sorry for your loss, Heat fans. Okay. I told y'all Rondo and 6. Rondo and 6. That's what I've been telling it. Rondo and 6.
That's all LeBron James. There's a reason why he's an MVP 4 times now. Where we talking about Finn, you know me and you go chop it up about this.
Because he ball hogging and won't let Anthony Davis get out. Okay, you're right. Victory Monday.
You about to get every feed like he fed in here on you, TD. We've been real chill and quiet because we're trying to enjoy the actual, Finn win. Like, let us have that because last night was emotional for us. So let us stay on the high note of our Dolphins.
You're right. You're right.
2-3. Oh my gosh, 2-3. Whew.
But is it a bad 2-3? How do you feel about 2-3? Like, after watching the team, though, that's the real question. Like, everybody should close their eyes and just be like, we're 2-3, which is losing. But how do I feel about that 2-3? What happened in that 2-3? You know what I mean?
I think we feel like we're still figuring it out, right? But for the first time, we have something to feel really great about. One thing I was talking to Dwayne about, was that our defense actually looked like what we thought we were going to get. And that right there is a blessing and a beam of light for us, because if that defense can show up, could you imagine the momentum we would have going into Denver this week? And I would have loved to have Denver this week, especially with, their young wide receiving core, and especially getting Byron back. Like, you don't want Byron to agitate that injury, and then now we're going up against, their secondary. But to see the pressure, to see like that we're actually calling blitzes, oh my gosh, like to show heavy boxes and to show that we're coming and we're actually coming and we're not just dropping off. It feels good, so good. And when you get pressure and you throw an errant throw, you get a guy like Bobby that when he sees that ball hanging up in the air, he is definitely going to intercept it. He's not going to drop it. He's not going to misread it. He's coming across. And the one thing I love about Bobby and his interceptions, he always gets you yards after the interception. He doesn't just go down. He fights for yards to get you in favorable field position. And now it's up to the offense, to finish off, the miraculous plays that he makes for you guys. So you guys are welcome. That boy out of Memphis is special.
I'm good.
That boy out of Memphis is special.
Now, you were also saying, we got some pressure. We sent blitzes and things like that, man. This defense, it was a beautiful thing to watch. I just sit back and I'm just like, man, was the vision that we said we wanted to see on the field. What we saw yesterday is what we knew could be.
Right.
But I want to back up with something you said. I kind of disagree, but maybe you didn't mean it in this way, but it just depends. So you would have rather Denver instead of the Jets right now at this stage. And the reason why I ask is not just the opponent I'm looking at, but Denver was on the road. Right. 2 long trips, and then we got the breathing thing up in Colorado versus the Jets coming to our home to give us momentum going into the bye. You still would have rather Denver?
Of course.
Tough.
Because Drew Lock isn't in right now.
I know, but is he all of a sudden going to be coming back in time?
I don't know. Time will tell. Isn't that what you say? But I hope he doesn't. I'd rather, face. I'd rather face Ripien than Drew Lock, because the chemistry and the camaraderie that he has with his wide receiving core is way more than Ripien. And you also give, a young guy like Ripien to build that chemistry with those guys like Jerry Jeudy and all that. One thing about it is, as long as Byron and X are on the field, I think a lot of us feel so much better than if one of them is off the field. So like, yeah, I know we still have some questions with our run defense and all that, but if we could hold a team like the Broncos to field goals and we're going in with this chemistry of actually completing drives and getting touchdowns, then why not?
Yeah,
Why not?
good point. Good point, man. I want to go into this by 500 and recoup and rethink, and make the adjustments necessary for the second half of the season. I just saw a defense that was playing so free yesterday, and that freedom was coming from a sense of comfortability in where they were playing. But what a lot of people don't realize, with Byron out, we went to a single high safety in those first 3 games a lot. We didn't introduce the cover 2 until Seattle, where we had Eric Rowe back there getting reps with Bobby. And now we're in more of a cover 2 defense on a lot of plays, unless guys are standing around. And now, to be fair, we did a lot of stunning. We looked like we was sitting 7, and maybe we sent 6, or maybe we sent 5, but we at least sent people. And then when we didn't send people and we backed out in the coverage, we backed out defensive linemen and sent the linebackers, i.e. that Jerome Baker blitz up the middle when he got that sack. That was a perfect example. All he did is swap with the defender. The offensive line is always going to focus on that defensive lineman before he focuses on a linebacker who may not be coming. So we just mixed it up. I mean, we got sexy yesterday. We got exotic and sexy and unconventional. It was just all type of just craziness on the field that we saw. Just not what we're used to. And man, we need to see that kind of defense more often. We need that kind of defense more often, man. I like what we did on that defensive end of the ball. I'm actually raving about it. But what makes me nervous is, for sanity, do you think we can sustain?
The fan in me says yes.
Oh, no. God,
we have to listen, because my thing is like this: we should look phenomenal against the Jets, right? So, like, I think a lot of us really feel good, like, facing the Jets, even though I would have rather been at the Jets early, because oh my gosh, it's gonna be so cold when we play them. So I'd rather us play them in fair weather, But because we saw what happened last year when we went up in the cold. Oh my gosh, 7 field goals? Yeah, it still hurts, TD. It still hurts because I had to sit through that. You guys saw the live coverage. I was freezing. But so I think we won't really see it, because what do we have? Jets by then Arizona, I think, something like that. Or like Arizona then Chargers. So we'll be able to really see how well we are once we come back from the bye, get some rest. Players are hopefully healthy, and we can go in their full strength into Arizona. We're going to see what we're really made of, I guess. Because we'll be facing another mobile quarterback for the first time since what? Since Josh? Yeah. Because we had Cam first, then Josh, then Russ.
You like Arizona? You like Arizona?
I would love to see X versus D Hop again. I would love to see how he's matured in that, or do they put Byron on him? So that'll be an interesting matchup for us. Christian Kirk, they have a deep threat.
Now you do know we have the Rams before Arizona.
We do have the Rams, okay? Yeah, we do. I'm trying to. Everything got mixed up. I'm
yeah, I know.
We have the Rams
because that's the actual test to me, is that Rams game. They haven't really played anyone yet. They're 4-1.
To the Rams?
Yeah, they haven't really played anyone. Yet they're 4-1. And when you look at it, even the Cardinals, even the Cardinals, for insanity, they beat the Jets. That's one of their victories. They lost to Carolina. They lost to the Lions. They beat Washington, and they beat San Francisco. So is the Cardinals telling us that we should be worried either?
I'm more worried about how we do with mobile quarterbacks, because we don't have a good record against them so far.
But I'm feeling a lot more confident whenever you got guys like Van Ginkel, Gruger Hill, and those guys who are playing exceptional football, flying towards the ball. They're pursuing the ball at every point.
That's easier when you know you got a pocket quarterback, TD.
But I don't look at
Come on,
Kyler Murray.
let's listen. I know we love Van Ginkel, but let's not forget that one, like the last game where he didn't set that edge and it was open season, and we were all like, "What
But
the heck?"
I don't look at
just
Van
technique.
Ginkel.
That's just technique,
not Van
TD. Come
Ginkel,
on.
but I don't look at Kyler Murray in the same sense that I look at a mobile Cam Newton. I don't look at Kyler Murray in the same sense that I look at Josh Allen. He's mobile, but I don't look at it the same. I see a guy.
I think the dude has a rushing touchdown in every single game this season.
Yeah,
ain't too many guys who can say that. Now he will make mistakes. He will make errant throws and stuff like that, but it's more about seeing how we do. Listen, I don't want to sound like I hate my team. We would be celebrating right now. You making it seem.
You don't want talking like
you asked me, can we sustain this defense? Yes, I said as a fan, yes, we can sustain this defense. It's just working on technique and mastering it and setting that edge. That's all.
Wow. But let me ask you a question. What's going on with the offensive line right now? I want to get your take, and I'm going to bring Donald in so he can respond on it after you give us your take. So the O-line, the situation, we didn't even feel like we were missing Austin Jackson yesterday. And, oh, my gosh, just a great job. I was actually nervous about them putting Hunt on the right and Davis on the left, because it's just too many moving pieces when you could have just possibly took a look at how the backup or Hunt did on the left. So what's your thoughts about the O-line in still looking good with going down the top rookie?
This is all that we've wanted. this is all that we've wanted for years.
It's crazy.
Like it's every year, as a Dolphin fan for the various years that I've been, it's always like, when are we going to fix that O-line? Like, when are we going to get it together? And we've brought in pieces. I'm not going to say we have not brought in pieces and we have not tried to patch it. But for us to pretty much strip it and to have it like this without a preseason, without a real off season, oh my gosh. Like, is this all we needed to do? Like, is this what it really takes? These guys, you could tell they take pride in it. They take pride in blocking. They take pride in developing holes for Gaskins and Breida. Jordan Howard, we're still trying to figure out what's going on with him. He hasn't shown up the way we want him to, but you can tell that these guys have come together in a way that I couldn't even fathom. A lot of us were saying, okay, let's see where this offensive line is. And we were like, okay, week 1, well, Patriots lost this, yada, yada, yada. But for them to have sustained it and, not to jinx it, but to pretty much stay fairly healthy. People forget we lost a Pro Bowl center and Mike Pouncey, and even now he can't even stay on the field. And a lot of us were questioning that move because we were like, he's our best offensive lineman. Like, oh my God, TD, we know you did it. But, like I said, sometimes we, hold on to the Pro Bowl pieces that we have, but to have 5 guys basically say, you can send what you want. We gonna figure it out. It's not like we don't get blitz. We get blitz. And shout out to Fitz for getting rid of the ball most of the time and, getting it out of there. Sometimes the throws are off his back foot, but at least he's, giving it a chance. I mean,
I was shocked. Listen, I was shocked that, like, the Preston Williams touchdown.
Yeah.
He saw where the blitz was coming from, and he went down the middle of the field where Preston was, because that is the same where the blitz was coming from. That guy dropped off of Preston early, and Preston found the seam through that zone, and he read that, and I was shocked. When I saw that guy blitz off of Preston, he read it and he went there, and that's that veteran savviness right there that I think that's what separates Fitz and Tua. Because is Tua going to read that from the line of scrimmage, that blitz coming from there, yet this is still a deep route? Usually that's a hot route. You see what I mean? But man, that was a thing of beauty. I was actually impressed by Fitz with that one.
But for the most part, the offensive line, they are doing their job. And that's all we as Dolphin fans have been praying for every offseason, to just get it together, and it's helping us in the run game, and I absolutely love it. I'm here for these guys. I'm here, and listen, what was Julian Davenport? Was he the one that was in yesterday? Who was it at?
No,
Who was in? Who was that left tackle? I wasn't even paying attention.
They put Davis there. They put
They put
Davis
at
there
left.
left. And they put Robert Hunt at the right tackle, and he balled out. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you.
This is crazy.
I'm curious as to when Austin Jackson comes back.
Don't even say it. No, don't even say it. Don't even do it. Austin has been holding his own as a rookie against these guys.
Oh, no, that ain't what I'm talking about. You got it mixed up. Mm-hmm. I'm curious as to whether, because Austin Jackson going back to left tackle, but I'm curious to see if Robert Hunt is going to ever lose that right tackle position. That's the real question. Is Robert Hunt going to even lose that position after starting at it?
I think they will go back to their starting. I think they will go back to the set, to the starting five. I think they will. That's where they trust. Right. They put the guys out there that they trust the most, right? So, yeah. But listen.
Now, don't get me wrong. Davis is going to play. It's just, I'm just saying, like, when you think,
do you want to move him? Where do you want to move him? Do you want to move him inside?
Well, let me ask you this: Is Jesse Davis the future?
Hopefully not.
So that's the question we're talking about: is Jesse Davis the future?
Depends where we're drafting.
But that's my point. But because Robert Hunt,
I don't know what's wrong with it. It depends where we're drafting. with that Houston pick, if that Houston pick is in the top 3, there's only one guy who's coming to the Miami Dolphins, and somebody's getting kicked out.
Trevor Lawrence. Oh, okay, my bad.
Goodbye. I'm done.
No, I think. Oh my goodness, I think Flores and Greer are about to put their stamp on the offense. If they get Panay Sewell and stick him there, because I think what they're gonna do with Jesse Davis, they're gonna put him at center. I think they're gonna put him at center because he's been practicing in that role, and they're gonna leave Austin where he is. Panay Sewell plays left tackle with Oregon. I think they're going to put him where Flowers' spot is at the offensive guard. Your whole offense is now set, and you got depth. I will not be surprised also if they won't trade Davenport for assets, because now you have 3 legit left tackles for your line right now. If you let Davenport go for, let's say, anything more than a 5, that's icing on the cake. And at the same time, you still have depth with Jesse Davis being there in case Austin can't come back. But if Austin does come back, he goes right back into his spot. Jesse Davis goes back to right tackle.
When can Austin come back since he's on IR? Like, what week can he come back?
3 weeks. 3 weeks. And we have a bye. So to me, that's even better. So that's really giving him 4.
So y'all are confusing me. Because
no, TD. No, we're not.
No. Yes, you are. Let's talk about this real quick. So where Robert Hunt going? You think they drafted him in the 2nd round for nothing?
First of all, I personally think that if we have that pick, 9 times out of 10, if we're not going to draft Sewell, we might trade it. We might have to think about trading that pick.
Trade
because,
up, Trevor?
No. It depends, like, because we don't know where Houston's going to land. Like, as of right now, Houston's looking like a top 5 pick. Like, a lot of us can say that. There's no one we can say, like, in the top 5 who we have to get. Like, whereas last year we had so many glaring holes. We were like, oh my gosh.
Fifth Saturday, there is one that's a top 5.
Where? Who?
Your man that you watching from the University of Alabama, Najee Harris.
Nah, he ain't top 5. Come
Top
on, man.
5. I love
look,
Najee, but he ain't going top 5.
I'm
He'll
telling
be
you
in
right
the
now,
20s
that
if you're
is
lucky.
well, I'm not saying top 5. So don't let me say just top 5. But I am saying
first round, but he's gonna be later.
Yes, I think Flores got a chance to see that because they were going to get J.K. Dobbins in the second round in the last draft, and
So
he
you don't think
seen
they were leaving Gaskins?
No, they're gonna give Gaskins a chance. But the thing is, right now, Jordan was supposed to be that big bruiser. They
Jordan
don't have
Howard
that
next
right
year.
now. Yeah, Jordan
Yeah, he
Howard
outta
was
here.
supposed to be there. He's gone. They
He
gotta
getting
get
his $5
somebody
million.
in there that has some size and can get you those much tough yards when you need to, when you got to do a ground and pound. He fits the bill, and he can
Hold on.
catch out the backfield. You see what he did against Ole Miss on Saturday? Ridiculous.
I was hoping Najee came
Touchdowns,
out this
200
year.
yards.
We are not drafting a running back in the first round. That is not the Flores MO.
Maybe late.
Late, maybe, but hold on. I don't mean to cut y'all off, but can we go back? Can one of y'all answer my question? Because y'all conveniently skip right over it.
What's the question?
Where in the heck is Hunt going?
Hunt gonna go back to the right tackle position. Like I said, I think that Jesse Davis is going to go to center because remember, our current center is under a year contract.
But why are we talking about drafting the right tackle out of college?
I said we traded.
Finsanity says you trade, but you got to go with at that high of a pick. You only got really 2 players that can really go at that position where we're thinking Houston is going to be. That's Trevor Lawrence. That's Panay Sewell.
Yeah,
they're 1 and 2. But to me, unless we're like gushing over Tua, because we're not drafting Trevor Lawrence. Believe me, we're not bringing that much drama. We're not bringing that much drama to South Florida. We're not. I'm sorry for all those who love it.
But they want to bring somebody in the camp who could beat Frank Fitzpatrick out, don't they? If Tua don't play at all this year,
TD, don't they want this? Don't do it. Don't you do it. We already have our quarterback. Barring some weird setback, Gaskins has pretty much solidified the running back position. You still got Brandon Jones developing at safety. You still got Noah Igbenogany. He's developing at cornerback. Nick Needham, we'll see where he's at the end of the year. He started off remember, Nick Needham started off slow last year and ended off strong. So it might be the tale of Nick Needham, but Nick Needham's going to be okay. We're just hoping and praying on. I'm not going to bash the kid yet because he's not the only one who's made mistakes in the secondary. Like people just see the name a lot, so they just want to just run it. Like if you're really watching it, you see it. But to me, I don't think if this offensive line sustains what it has, and our defense and all that, we could possibly be trading out of that pick. That's what I really feel like we'll be doing.
I feel like y'all are really being unfair right now.
No, because
listen,
what TD,
I'm happy with what we have at offensive line right now.
Can I at least say this?
I'm not even talking about the O-line. I'm talking about the quarterback position. Y'all are being no, hear me out. Please hear me out. Y'all are really being unfair right now.
No, I'm not.
We act like it's impossible. Like here's my thing. In Flores's brain right now, we can ignore it all we want and just automatically assume we got our quarterback for the future. We can ignore stuff all we want, but we act like it ain't even a possibility that they're literally saying, we like Tua. He's the backup, though. He's not better than Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's not beating him out for the spot. We might need to double down and go get another quarterback and see if any of them can beat Ryan Fitzpatrick in camp. Greer said it. We might get a quarterback this year and next year. We got the assets to do it. I could see them doing it. Like understand it. Y'all think it's a controversy to bring 2 great guys in and pick the better one. That's not a controversy. That's upgrade. That's leaving the potential to upgrade.
TD.
That's real. It's still either one of them could get traded when the competition is over, and matter of fact, here's the crazy part about it. If you got both of them on your roster, you're actually going to profit. Whoever doesn't win the job is going to bring you back more than you spent anyway.
It's just the fact that we know that Houston's not going to be the first overall pick. They
No,
already
exactly.
they already lost the tiebreaker to Jacksonville.
Exactly.
So at this point,
And the Jets.
it's Jets, Jacksonville.
We
The
have
Jets,
Al-
Minnesota, all of them are 0 for teams right now.
Oh,
we have the asset.
Don't think the Falcons won't move off
Yeah,
of Matt
and the
Yikes.
Falcons too. Exactly.
Don't think they won't.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence won't be coming to South Florida.
And God forbid the Lions actually keep stinking it up. Matt Stafford ain't too far from being removed because he's getting old.
Yeah, he's long in the tooth.
It would behoove us to
Listen,
just go ahead and trade that.
we
pick.
got the assets to go wherever we want. I'm just saying, let's not sit here and act like that's not a possibility. Like what y'all don't.
You want to know why it's not a possibility? And I'm going to tell it. I'm going to give it to you straight.
As long as you don't say nothing about Tua.
Houston's not giving us the first pick.
It's not even about that. You don't need the first pick.
Trevor Lawrence is the first pick, and whoever,
The
any one of those
Jets
teams
are going to be the number one pick. The Jets.
And you don't think the way Gase feels about Sam Darnold right now?
Yeah,
He wouldn't move off of him. He ain't sticking with Flacco. I'll tell you that.
Maybe Adam Gase may want Tua.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe Adam Gase wants Tua and give us a first round pick on top of that.
Okay.
You ever think about that?
What I'm not TD. What I would say is this. I think we need to look at, if we're talking about bringing in another QB. I think we need to look at other QBs that are available. I'm talking about like Ian Book of Notre Dame.
Okay.
I'm talking about Calhoun of Mississippi State, who just set an SEC record of 650 yards in the SEC in week 1 against LSU. I'm talking about looking at Matt Jones, the QB out of Alabama. Hey.
Whoa. If you do not replace Tua with Mac Jones,
hey,
please.
I know this, but
I'm sorry. As a Bama fan, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Sorry, Mac. You're great. You're doing awesome.
Hey,
but
like I'm saying, I have to put all those other possibilities out there.
But maybe he could beat Tua out.
TD. Listen, TD, this is why, like I said, you know I'm really starting to believe you are the Skip Bayless of the Dolphins. What Skip Bayless is to LeBron, you are to the Dolphins. You like creating controversy and stirring the pot for things.
Man,
he's
listen, okay, for the record, I am trolling y'all right now. Listen, but hey, I ain't trolling about the possibility of Trevor. It is what it is.
All right, Sam Ellinger from Texas.
Can be a little bit more accurate if you can talk.
Yep, Sam Ellinger from Texas.
No.
Listen to me. I'm not saying
Donald. Look at me. Donald, there's certain things we cannot do. And that's one of them.
Donald naming quarterbacks.
He's naming quarterbacks. I'm with Tua.
Yes. Oh no, I'm with Tua too. But still, at the same time, the reality for the team is they're not going to get Trevor.
Listen,
Sam Ellinger.
They're not going to get Trevor. They're going to
with the two first round picks. Listen, and y'all know you don't know with Flores, he can go anyway. But I think the Miami Dolphins are going to draft the defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one of the best in. It ain't gonna be no tackle.
Hold on, wait. How do you?
It's gonna be an edge.
Hold up. How do you think? Do you think Flores is 100% sold on Baker?
Jerome Baker?
And that was my I have down. I'm up here typing up a chat.
There is a guy named Dylan Moses.
Man, listen.
I'm big on Dylan Moses.
Yeah, but
that's his bias.
But if we did get a Moses, it has nothing.
Yes,
it don't have nothing to do with Baker. It wouldn't have anything to do with Baker. It'll be another move, just like Noah. You can never have enough. Yeah. That's how he's going to build this team. But I think that we're going defensive end. in the first round, and then the other first round pick, we're going to be looking at a safety. And I think we're really going to hammer out the defense. I'm telling y'all, Flores, if he's anything like Belichick, you can find offense anywhere. You don't need to draft a top receiver. You can find a guy who can get the job done. You don't need to find a top running back. You can find guys that can get the job done. Invest in the O-line, but you don't invest with money. You invest with draft picks. O-line.
I'm gonna mark your words, TD. I'm gonna mark your words, but the only thing I will say is this: I've been hearing this for the last 10 years, talking about you can just get any running back to come in and run everything. But what we seen in the playoffs the last 10 years? A quality running back is what gets your team to the Super Bowl. Derrick Henry almost, yes.
But Donald, these quality running backs running behind some of the greatest offensive lines. That's why, I mean, I'm not knocking Derrick Henry. He's the next level. You know, that's the exception to the rule.
Yes.
You know, Saquon is the exception. But these guys are running behind some of the greatest lines. And then and it's been proven, some of these same great lines, when the running back gets hurt, the backup putting up the same numbers. The backup's been putting up the same numbers. And now I ain't talking about Derrick Henry or Saquon. That's
right now. I'm with you, Adrian. I'm feeling like what you saying, Adrian. I'm just talking to the chat. Someone said, "What about Travis Etienne? Is Travis Etienne even going to be eligible this year?"
I believe he is. He is.
I don't know.
Yes, he is. Yeah, especially where they put their whooping on the Hurricanes this weekend. Oh my goodness!
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Hey, I'm just.
All right, so Donald had to go, y'all. Talk about my Hurricanes.
You're not even a U fan. Are you? You're not
I'm a U fan.
I'm a U fan. TD's not a U fan.
Yes, I am. That's my team.
Since when? Since when?
Since forever.
Since when?
I just stopped dealing with them ever since Ohio State. The refs robbed us in 2003. And ever since then, it ain't even been worth it. Yeah. And matter of fact, it's been a blessing to realize that I would have lost years of my life had I been invested for the last 17 years.
Can we just be honest? If anyone expected anything else to happen in that, sorry to the U, but who else expected anything else to happen?
I just want to see
if Sanity had to go, y'all. He had to go.
Hi, Drew. How are you?
I just wanted to see a good game too.
That's like me saying, did anybody expect something else from the Heat versus the Lakers? Come on.
Heat fans are the only ones who thought we had a real shot, and people who ain't LeBron.
I bet you did. I bet you did.
I'm all of the above. They beat my Celtics, and since they beat my Celtics, I said, "Hey, look."
If y'all even thought that the U had a chance against Clemson, I'm sorry.
All right, bro.
I didn't even watch it, because I already knew the outcome. I was like, it's pointless.
It's FinSanity. Let me ask you a question.
But it's just the truth.
Let me ask you a question, man. I thought it was Tua.
Real quick. Shout out to Scott Zeiss. What about a solid slot like Waddle was with Tua?
Interesting.
I mean, not in no first round. I mean, if that's what we're talking about, but listen,
Waddle is going to be a first round pick.
No, I'm saying not for us in the first round. Not for us.
But if we trade down,
listen, y'all think that they trying to group? Y'all think they brought Bolden in just to run the Wildcat? They are really trying to transform him into a receiver. They are really trying to make him a good. All he was doing was running out there in Las Vegas, I believe that's where it was. Yes. They're trying to make him a receiver. They're trying to make this guy one of those weapons, whether it's a slot. Listen.
Well, he has a Tannehill experience. I think he was like a receiver, then became a quarterback type situation.
Well, that ain't a Tannehill experience. Tannehill was always a quarterback. He played receiver so he can get playing time.
So what you're saying is that he
played receiver to get playing time
as the quarterbacks, and then the quarterback got injured, so they had to resort to him.
You're a hater, FinSanity.
I'm just calling it like it is. How is that hating?
On Ryan.
How is that hating? Donald, is that not what happened?
That's
what happened, right?
Hey, I'm right here in Texas. I watched it. Yes.
First of all, I tried to give props
Listen,
I tried to give props to Lynn Bowden, and you're the one. Like, I just kind of found a correlation to his experience in college, and now they're trying to revert him back. I never said Tannehill should be reverted back. Never said that. What you did, we're not talking about Tannehill. Why am I having this discussion? Listen, this is Victory Monday. We're supposed to be having a great time right now, TD. We're supposed to be popping bottles. Some people are over there rolling up or something. I don't know what you guys are at home doing, but people are here for good vibes and great Dolphin conversation, TD. What we're not going to do is ruin it because of your fanboyness to somebody who can't do nothing for us.
Listen, hey Alex, you have an echo. You have an echo on yours, so you can turn it down so I can bring you back.
Vent up the conversation if you want to celebrate Victory Monday. How about that? How about that?
Listen, you're a hater. You're a Tannehill hater.
I don't hate the man.
All y'all,
I don't hate him.
Proved all y'all haters wrong.
I don't hate him.
And y'all continue to try to throw little jabs. He is the GOAT. Okay.
So first of all, if anything, that is, because I'm not going to do it because we are definitely celebrating the Dolphins.
GOAT. GOAT. All right, back to victory
in Tennessee. All right, but
don't worry, I'll be streaming the Tennessee game tomorrow, so you need to be front and center as I do a play-by-play of Ryan Tannehill taking.
You won't be on here. I will listen. Yeah. I will be on here.
Listen, I will be on here right for the Tennessee game as they destroy the Buffalo Bills, so that Dan Mitchell on our Wednesday night conversations can stop smiling for once.
Listen.
I'm tired of Buffalo winning, and they trash, man. They ain't as good as people think. Now, I respect Josh Allen now. I ain't respect him in the past, but that's just where I am with it, man.
Hey, they're good enough to beat us, but at the same time, I always said September was the preseason for all the NFL teams. It's October now. This is where you're beginning to see what the teams are actually made of. And you're going to see some teams make moves. You're going to see those that were ahead, some of them drop down. Now, I love the way the Dolphins are right now because of two things. One, the defense getting a good, solid pass rush against the QB yesterday was awesome. That backfield played phenomenal with them getting a pass rush. And two, the O-line, and Chan Gailey said himself he abandoned the run two times too many in 2 games. This time they stuck with it, which allowed balance to be in the offense. That's the reason why we had to wait the offense.
Can I just say one thing though? I'm happy that I saw. To Mr. Brian Allen, my heart goes out to you personally. But we finally saw, like, how many times has this happened to the Dolphins where it's just that one person getting picked on and we're just like, oh my gosh. But to Fitz, thank you for doing something that a veteran quarterback does. And, exploiting the matchup and exploiting practice squad play, just got the practice squad. Thank you. Yes. These are the things that I love to see. So Fitz, y'all know how I feel about Fitz. It's not a secret. But when I saw that, for once, I actually had pride in this guy. I said, wait a darn minute. Is this man out here actually making decisions before decisions? Like, yeah, we're just going to just attack. Thank you. Come on. Come through with the wide receivers. Brian Allen, I'm sorry you got benched. And then what was it? Witherspoon, sorry to you. I mean, you came and did a little bit better, but thank you, Brian Allen. You made the first half very enjoyable for all of us. So thank you for every third down conversion.
Fitz made great decisions. Reminded me of Trevor Lawrence. So we'll see.
TD.
What's up, Fitz Sport Football?
Hello, you need to stop with that. Hey, what's up, guys? Yo, it's a good day today.
I know I get the trolling when I feel good, man. It's Victory Monday, man.
When was the last? We've had 2 wins on the season, but when was the last time the Dolphins, you can say all their wins have just been dominant performances? You know what I mean?
In their losses and striking distance.
Striking distance, man. And when you look at I understand like San Francisco had a lot of injuries, like Nick Bosa and D Ford and Solomon Thomas, but like, would they have made up 26 points? Probably not. And so when you look at this Dolphins team, like,
Be
first of
careful,
all,
the refs might have.
oh, hey, I almost threw my laptop on that roughing the passer call. I almost threw my laptop. I was, but this offensive line, man, the offensive line, hey, Donald, you need to chill on that, bringing Jesse Davis to center. Hey, Robert, look, Robert Hunt I was expecting him to be more the right guard and Solomon Kindley more of the developmental project type of guy. But the fact that when was the last time as Dolphins fans that an offensive lineman got injured and we didn't notice? Like, you can't say that. And so I'm not complaining. I think honestly, I don't know the severity of Austin Jackson's injury, but I think once we get him back, Eric Flowers, I'm still on the fence with him. He does commit some penalties too frequently for my taste. Ted Karras, I mean, I like Ted Karras. I think that if he can remain, consistent, I think he's good enough to hold down the center spot for at least one more year, give him a short term, maybe get a center late in the draft.
I tell you
the
what,
right guard spot.
I tell you what.
What's up, Donald?
I'm gonna tell you the game to watch to see what I'm talking about, at least with Karras, is this.
The Rams?
The Rams and the Raiders. See, Aaron Donald is really not that big when you talk about a defensive tackle.
Hey,
he's got finesse and he has speed, and that's something that you can't teach.
Right.
But Karras has a problem with big nose tackles, and they can overpower him. That's the reason why I was saying you get somebody like a Jesse Davis. The most beautiful thing about the draft last year, if we would have got Ruiz, the center out of Michigan, that would have been it. Then the Dolphins line would have been set based on what you got, and then you could pass on Panay. But the fact is, we still got to address that center position because Karras is only a 1-year contract. Flowers was 2, and the deal with Flowers is you can still go ahead and move him after next year in the event that you get somebody worthy to get it and take that spot. So I'm with you.
And I don't think I'm not going to say like Ted Karras is the future, but one, it gives me confidence to know that like we can draft offensive linemen. And I know it's premature. It's only been 5 weeks, but I mean, it's more progress than we've seen in the last couple of years from the Dolphins. So like, one, it gives me confidence to know that wherever we draft an offensive lineman, that he should be a stud. But two, for me, the biggest issue on this team, and honestly, like it's only 5 weeks, so it could be something different, by the end of the season. But like, I just really think linebacker, like I really, really, really want a good linebacker. Like Fred Warner, although they didn't play well on defense, like I want a Fred Warner, I want a Devin Bush on a Bobby Wagner, because we've played all of these teams and we see the impact. I mean, Zach Thomas, we saw how he was, and I'm not saying you're going to get another Zach Thomas because he's, obviously Hall of Famer. Yeah, but I just want to see someone on the defense that adds that like fear. Like you don't want to cross the middle because you are going to get rocked. And right now we just have a bunch of smart players, nothing against Jerome Baker, but I just want someone who's just going to rock you in the center of this Dolphins defense, because we know what's going to happen in the secondary, given more time. Defensive line, obviously there are concerns there, but Van Ginkel, don't sleep on him. But I just want that fear and that presence in the linebacker position, kind of what you were saying before, Finsanity. Like, I just want Dylan Moses, wherever that is. I don't think he's, wherever the first pick is. No, I think that second pick, and even if it's not Dylan Moses, even if it's not Dylan Moses, but I just think, and Flores is going to like a nice linebacker. He came, he came with Dante Hightower. He knows what it's like to have a good linebacker, and I just think, you looked at Raekwon McMillan. Raekwon was very much run stopping. That was it. He doesn't like that, so he got rid of him. And Jerome Baker, while I do like him, I just don't see him as being that centerpiece in your linebacking core. As I said, no disrespect to him. I love him. The energy he brings to the team, but like, I think that's a big piece that this Dolphins defense should address for sure.
Can I address a comment, TD, that was
Mhm.
made in the chat section? Okay, so hold up. I got to go find it because hold up.
While you find it, I just want to answer Dwayne. He said, is it possible that both tackle spots are manned by rookies by week 8? Very well so, man. You might have Austin Jackson on the left and you might have Hunt on the right. It is possible. Some people don't want to hear that, but it is possible. And then you have to understand, if that happens, that's a plus for us. Our future already trusted to go ahead and move forward. That means our future is being trusted to go ahead and assume what they've been brought in to do. So it's nothing better than a rookie actually playing their rookie year and being trusted by the coaching staff, because not all rookies get trusted by the coaching staff their rookie year. They sit on the bench and they sit behind journeymen. So it is what it is. I'm just saying.
Okay, I found it, TD. Okay, so shout out to Brian Gonzalez for this comment. He says, I want to know what you guys think. I'm going to say how I feel about it, but of course. He says, Dolphins beat San Francisco because of luck and injuries. True, false statement. Luck, no, because we executed. That's not luck. That's just execution and going out and doing what you're supposed to do as a professional football team. Injuries, we can argue, yes, because when you don't have Bosa and Armstead out there, that is a big thing, because that's one thing that San Francisco holds their hat on, being able to send for and get to your quarterback. So yes, we did get a little bit, I guess, of luck, but I mean, it's not lucky to say that they're injured. It's not. I mean, you have to go out there and play what you have. Dolphins have been in a situation before, and other teams weren't saying, "Oh, it's luck." I mean, we've dealt with injuries since I can remember being a Dolphins fan, to be honest. If I really think about it. But at the end of the day, it came down to us actually executing. And I don't want to take anything away from what those guys did. They went out there and dismantled a team that they were supposed to. And the first thing when I was watching the game with my dad was, I was like, how aggressive are we going to continually be? Because there have been many times we have been up and we just go into chill mode and teams get back in it. But I think a lot of you guys can say it's a lot of, we stayed aggressive. We kept trying to move the ball. We kept sustaining drives and finishing off drives. So me, that, what the crazy thing about it is, if you go back and watch that,
you could tell they were doing it. They were running off like
that
this.
X thing, and I was like, they're about to fake it.
I was like,
what? Wait a minute. I know we're not about to do what I think we're about to do. Because I'm like, they're saying this. I'm like, all right, cool.
And Clayton Fedulum, I didn't expect him to do it. I thought they were going to put Cox in there. They put the skinny safety up in there. They said, you better run the ball.
And listen, and getting Jimmy G benched with him having, all his wide receivers there, that was us playing and really going out there and dominating a team who, don't forget, what were we, like an 8-point underdog? That's crazy.
That's the thing.
That's not luck. And then to beat them the way we did, that's not luck.
With Jacksonville, that happened. Everyone was like, y'all going to lose to Jacksonville. We saw it right before the game. Michael Irvin, the whole TNF crew was picking them. And then we win. It's like, oh, well, they didn't have DJ Chark. And it's like, okay, we didn't have Byron Jones. What else you got? With this game, like, winning a game by luck was the Miami Miracle. Or like the miracle in Minneapolis, like
that wasn't luck. That was Tannehill. But go ahead.
Okay. TD. That was winning a game by luck because they had, that's a miracle. That's a game by luck. But you don't beating a team they're still a very good team. Like, I'll take San Francisco second string D line over most D lines in the league. That's the thing. That's what makes them so scary. Is not only that they have Solomon Thomas, D Ford, Nick Bosa, it's that they still had Eric Armstead there, who I thought was one of the people we could have gone out and picked. Like, they still got studs on the D line, and beating a team by 26 points isn't because they're injured. Maybe if it's like a last minute touchdown or, something else, but this was a complete manhandled domination of this Dolphins team. And I'm not trying to say we're like the best team in the NFL. We clearly have gaps. We clearly have holes. and it would have been a lot closer of a game had they not been injured. But no, I'm not trying to say that every time Dolphins win now that it's because there was an injury on the other team, that there was, it was just lucky. No, we came out, we played hard, we played smart football, and we got the win. What did we win by a lot more points than we would have if Nick Bosa and them were there? Yeah, but I'm not going to say that, that was we won because of luck or injury. No, as TD put in the comment section, preparation met opportunity, and the Dolphins are tired of everyone saying, Seattle blew them out, they destroyed them, that Buffalo destroyed them, Cam Newton destroyed them. No, they've been in these games, and when they go against teams that they think are equal competition or that they feel like they can go, head to head against, they show it. We lost to 3 teams, 2 of them are undefeated. It's not like we losing to bums.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we out here competing in every single week, and
them.
it's showing. Yeah, and we should have.
Yes.
You can always give excuses of like, oh, if this were to happen, this were to happen. But point is, like, we were close in every single game, and the first game was the one we weren't the closest in, and that was by 10 points. First week of the season, half of your roster's new. No, I'm not going to say it was because of luck. Dolphins are playing smart football. We got to continue it, because if we lose to the Jets, I am quitting everything in life. But I don't think that'll happen. I think this team hates Gase, to be honest. I think the players hate Gase, and they want – hey, I'm serious. Like, they want nothing.
So
yeah, and also real quick to say something really, really quick. Before we said that Gase is going to want a new quarterback next year, Gase ain't going to be there next year. So whoever's there is going to get a new quarterback probably, but Gase ain't going to be there. I don't think. I hope he is, because it's easy wins for Miami. But
I'll tell you what, I think
hopefully.
it's 3. I'm with you on everything you've said, but there are 3 things I think that we didn't really go over and didn't really mention. 1, turnovers.
I was just about to say shout out to Perk for that.
Turnovers. 2, the defense created pressure. And 3, this is the first game that I will totally attribute. Now, don't get me wrong. I am saying that the players went out and played, and they played their tails off and did what they did. But the coaches, the ones who were on the hot seat the most, Boyer, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, and Chan Gailey, by sometimes his questionable play calling, both of them did a phenomenal job, as well as the special teams coordinator. All of those guys came together and had those guys prepared, and they came out and they systematically implemented everything that they said that they were going to do. And they actually did it. And I tell you what, I'm proud of Myles Gaskins. That young man is something else. And TD, I got to be with you too on Jason Sanders. He is the MVP right now. That golden leg, bless his heart, man. Let him keep kicking, because I know good and well when it gets to November and December, those are going to be times in which we're going to need that leg.
Nobody want to give him his respect, man. And I hate to end it right here, guys, but I had an hour and a half limit. We're at an hour and 32 minutes, man, on this Victory Monday. Man, we need more of these. That's the point. That's the point. We need more Victory Mondays, man. Man, fins up the comment section again. Don't forget to check out the podcast, Believe in Fins Talk. All right, Believe in Fins Talk with TD on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Go check it out, show your love, and rank it, by the way. When you listen to it, and I'll be dropping my first episode tomorrow. When you listen to it, give me 1 star if you hate it. Give me 5 stars if you like it. Let's go ahead and see if we can get it to the top.
Time. 1 star every single time.
Because you're a Tannehill hater.
You trying to be Mike Pellegrino? What's up with you? You trying to be Mike Pellegrino?
She's a Tannehill hater, but it's all good.
Nice meeting you. What is your name?
I'm gonna get Insanity.
Bottom corner. What's your name, sir?
Me?
You. Yeah. I know
Anthony.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Anthony. Great job.
Nice to meet you.
You did really good. You sound.
We're gonna call you 2 or 2.
Great takes.
Hey, I'm trying to start a YouTube and everything, obviously with COVID. So, if you guys ever have tips or anything, let me know. I'm just trying to get my opinions out there, talk about Dolphins football, and enjoy these wins and stuff.
If you ever need a mentor, Hold on, wait, that way. That guy over there.
She don't even know what side she want to point to. That's them Tannehill. That's them Tannehill haters. They just dyslexic. They say one thing but mean another too.
You know, it's you know what it is. It's the way he curls up and took sacks. That's what it was.
Yeah, but you gonna watch it tomorrow night. You just come right on over.
Listen, I didn't like
Tannehill. I'm on. Tannehill stuck his tongue out too much. I was like, "You trying to be Jordan out here?" He always run.
You know what I didn't like about Tannehill?
He is Jordan. He the GOAT. That's why.
You know what I didn't like about Tannehill?
TD, you need to shut this video right now with this blasphemy.
No.
I'm shutting it down because I ain't got time for
because me and we're going to talk about it. I don't hate Tannehill. I don't hate Tannehill. I don't hate any player.
No. Yeah, you don't hate him, but you're a hater of him.
No, I don't.
I hate Gase.
Yes,
that's a good way to end it. Let's end it right there.
Forget, he had Adam Gase.
Wait a minute. Do you hate Adam Gase or do you hate his former defensive coordinator the worst? Which one?
Gase trash. Gase trash. And Matt Burke shouldn't be coaching Little League.
Yeah, let's end on something we all agree with.
Listen.
Gase trash.
Be careful what you ask for because I like Greg Williams. So be careful what we ask for.
No. I like Greg Williams. I just don't like Gase.
That's what you asked for. If we were Dolphin fans, we should be hoping and praying that they keep Gase every single day. Yes. As long as he's with the Jets, we're good. Y'all talk about fire Gase. No, as a Dolphin fan, keep Gase right there in North New Jersey where he belongs with the Jets. Because the last thing I want is the Jets getting a competent head coach.
TD. They already got rid of James in Atlanta.
Bye, guys.
We getting them fired. All right, man.
See y'all.
I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I'm up out of here.
Like and subscribe.
Yes, thank y'all for tuning in to TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. This has been another great Victory Monday. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we need a whole lot more of these. I appreciate everybody's love and support. Thank you, as always, Fins Nation, for making this an amazing channel. This is TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. I'll see y'all soon. Peace! Tannehill GOAT.